Hi, and thank you for stopping by to see this edition of our show. Today I'm going to be presenting the truth about bin Laden. According to George Orwell in 1984, we need to have a boogeyman, someone to hate, and the boogeyman that was appointed to us in 2001 was bin Laden. Now, when did bin Laden die? And what evidence is there that he orchestrated 9/11? First of all, bin Laden was a CIA asset. He was a CIA asset during the Afghan war with Russia. And as evidence of how close the CIA was with him up until very recently before 9/11, in 2 months before September 11th, he was in Dubai for treatment at the American hospital, where he was visited by the local CIA agent, according to the French newspaper Le Figaro. This was printed in The Guardian. Bin Laden is reported to have arrived in Dubai on July 4th from Kedah to be treated in the urology department. He had kidney problems. While he was there, he was visited by several members of his family and Saudi personalities and the CIA. The CIA chief was seen on the lift on his way to see bin Laden, and later, it is alleged, boasted to friends about his contact. However, a short time later, bin Laden was the guilty person for 9/11. Throughout the entire planet, all the newspapers blamed 9/11 on bin Laden. Bin Laden's family, however, was allowed to fly out of the United States when no planes were allowed to fly. They were allowed to leave the United States on private planes. On September 17th, bin Laden said he was not behind the attacks. He made a statement to the Arabic channel Al Jazeera. "I would like to assure the world that I did not plan the recent attacks, which seems to have been planned by people for personal reasons. I have been living in the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and follow its leader's rules. The current leader does not allow me to exercise such operations." Then he released a video. This is a video that was released in October, but we didn't see it in the United States until about December. So you see there, he has gray hair, he's gaunt. It's in Arabic. We do have the translation. But basically what he's saying is that, thank God, America got one of its most remarkable monuments destroyed, and what happened to America is nothing compared to the oppression and humiliation that the Muslim world goes through. But at no time does he take responsibility for 9/11. However, the Pentagon somehow found this video where you can see in the top right-hand corner, he's very gaunt. The person in this video is a little fatter, a little bit darker, has a fatter nose. And in this video, he takes responsibility for 9/11. He explains how the planes hit. And another evidence that this is not the real bin Laden is that you will see he's eating with his right hand, whereas bin Laden is left-handed. Also, while he's eating, supposedly he's still talking. The voice still goes on. So this is obviously a fake video. But this is what people believed, and that's why they think bin Laden has said he's guilty, but he didn't. Actually, the FBI, in their most wanted fugitive poster, did not charge him. When they asked him why 9/11 is not on the poster, it says, the reason why 9/11 is not mentioned on the Osama bin Laden most wanted page is because the FBI has no hard evidence connecting bin Laden to 9/11. That was by Rex Toom, Chief of Investigative Publicity for the FBI. Now, I have a friend who lived in Egypt, and he saw this on TV. In December 26th, there was a funeral. It was printed in Egyptian paper, and this is the funeral report. It says, a prominent official in the Afghan Taliban movement announced yesterday the death of Osama bin Laden, the chief of the Al-Qaeda organization. stating that bin Laden suffered serious complications in the lungs and died a natural and quiet death. But of course, it's not for the U.S. We did not want bin Laden to be dead, because if he was dead, we wouldn't have any reason to keep on attacking these countries and the Arab countries. This is an article from CNN. Peter Bergen, one of the CNN reporters, says, "This is a man who is clearly not well. He's looking pretty terrible. He's barely moving the left side of his body. He's clearly got diabetes. He has low blood pressure. He's got a wound in his foot. He's apparently got dialysis for kidney problems. I mean, this is a man who has a number of health problems, apart from the fact that anybody running around the Afghan mountains is not going to be in great shape." In 2002, the president of Pakistan, Musharraf, says bin Laden is probably dead. "I think now, frankly, he's dead for the reason he is a kidney patient," General Pervez Musharraf said on Friday in an interview with CNN. Also on CNN in 2002, President of Afghanistan, Karzai, said bin Laden is probably dead. "I would come to believe that bin Laden probably is dead," Karzai said on CNN's Late Edition on Sunday. But somehow he was able to make a video. 2004, this video came out, dressed very nicely. And it's in Arabic. But basically what he's saying is he's talking to the American public, and he's telling them that the reason he had to do it is because it was Bush's fault, and our patience ran out. We saw the injustice. So he's blaming it on Bush, but he is taking responsibility in this video, which I don't believe is real. Then in 2007, he released another video. In this video, he has amazingly a very dark trim beard, also dressed the same. The translation is under this video, so you can see the translation. I will link to these videos. And you can see in the next video. However, in 2013, bin Laden was killed at the height of Obama's first term, when he needed to be reelected, and his body was conveniently thrown into the ocean. So Snowden said they had tested his DNA. However, SEAL Team 6 was murdered to cover the whole thing up. You can see in this picture, these people are looking aghast because they can see SEAL Team 6 capturing bin Laden. We can't see that, but we can trust these people. They're very trustworthy. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.